Yeah, welcome, you random person from the internet. I am your German potato for the day, playing Age of Empires 4. Okay? So, normally I have a German speaking whatever Age of Empires strategy YouTube channel in general, you know? But I thought about we switch a bit into the English content. Yes? And I be your very German potato, as I said. We start today with a diamond game. Duo. Yes, yes. 2 versus 2. Yeah. On a very new, nice map. We played Abbasids. Yes. So we do a replay and I will bring you through it. First off, my idea in this matchup was I play ram harassment with military ring. Yes. But then I saw, because I play with an English dude on my side, he plays a man-at-arm rush. Dark Age man-at-arm rush. And as I saw that, I decided, it's random made by the way, we have no communication. When I saw that, I was about, okay, no, I go triple TC. The problem is, this map is pretty new for me still, and I have not really much experience with it. So, I didn't saw that we don't have stone into the base. Yeah, because stone is only in the middle, and that's kind of problem, right? So, yeah, second man-at-arm is coming from a mate. It's kind of hard to rest. Actually, that's what we see at the moment, but this will be, I guess, his point of attack. So, when I saw he's doing Dark Age man-at-arm rush with English, I was about, okay, I go triple TC, I'm Abbasid, why not? And I played recently a lot of Lancaster, a lot of, not so much Templars, but I really enjoyed it, really a lot. So basically I was about playing the new civs over and over. And like, I think about 10 to 20 games, something like that. Not too crazy because I have not so much time to play. I really have to do a lot of videos and stuff. Cutting and all the shit. So, we play, of course, against Templar. And on the other side we have Lancaster, which is pretty good when we can bring some aggro onto him, right? So, and the English dude is doing that. Not right now, he's actually pretty chill. I didn't saw it, all of it, just I tried to connect with him. That's a stone from the Templar because he wants to play double TC. Second TC. Yeah, double TC. The German potato comes right through me and out of me. Quite a lot man-at-arm actually. For man-at-arm harass, that's really much. So, not bad reaction from Lancaster against the rush. On my side, it's not really so much happening. I'm just preparing my multi-TC. Yes, Eco Ring, of course. For me, yeah, Lancaster, his villagers can shoot, but he needs to defend the tower because he's just, yeah, defensive with his man-at-arms. Cannot really rush into the base, because the TC is defending everything. First man-at-arm is also dropping, but that's a real move here. He's checking on stone because Lancaster, of course, obviously needs stone, and maybe he finds this pretty soon. And the Lancaster is about having a lot of problems. He didn't really use TC to defend himself. He could Yeah, I guess he could have killed one from, yeah, like that, just like that. And the men-at-arm are pretty dying hard on that. Yeah, and here's the harass on the Templar, which is great. I mean, it takes some time to collect all the stone because it's so far away in the middle, right? And we will do the same here. But we need way less stone, of course. It's Abbasid, right? But here's the real deal. He placed the tower. It was a really huge invest. 4 men-at-arm in Dark Age as English is crazy. Yeah, but I was about, okay, he's doing his thing. And I let him do, and he will hopefully do enough damage. And I concentrate on the mid and late game. I let him do the offensive stuff. I should have started right here. Yeah, I was about to check and scout for him as well, because he is scouting. I don't know, where's he scouting actually? Here. No. It's a villager which was building. But let's get to the point. This tower is blockading a lot of space for him and he can't collect gold. He needs gold as Lancaster, of course, and stone. And both is basically denied. So he needs to start getting rid of this tower first, right? And defend stone on the outside. So, but he sees he could go for stone, but he isn't really. At this point, he has just the defensive landmark, but he needs to get his resource buildings as well. Yeah, I guess stable's not really an option here because he's not really having gold. 115 at this point. He could go on this gold as well, of course, or he just spams some spearmen normally and gets rid of this tower, because 4 people in this tower hurts actually, and men-at-arm could defend a bit the spearmen, but with the TC and on the landmark behind, he should get rid of it pretty fast. Yeah, this was the moment where I caught the Templar here on stone again and pinged this, my mate, and he was pretty much, I don't know, I think he got enough stone at this point already, but we could get him off the position anyway, which is great. So he's about stable. Yeah, I mean, it depends on which strategy or build order you're playing. You can build, I go for 5-minute TC with the Pilger. I don't know what they call it in English. The dudes which are running to the holy side. Actually, I don't know. What's this Pilger in English? I have to check it later. Sorry about that. Let's say the monk. The Templar monk is about to go to the holy side and give him gold. I personally do the 5-minute TC with Pilger on 5 minutes. So we have both. And yeah, and the last men-at-arm is blockading stone, which is great. But he should, I guess, move him to this stone against Lancaster is more effective. Yeah, and now he's about a stable, and there we go. His horseman costs gold, so he can't really bring a mass of it. A mass. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because of that, he's starting gold. He is pretty messy for the Lancaster right now. I don't think he's not used to defend this, which is great for us. We get a lot of value out of it because we are almost 6 minutes into the game. By the way, the game is in German. Yeah, you can ask for me to change it in the commentary. I will think about it because it's pretty annoying. I play over the Microsoft app and it's on PC, of course. And it's pretty annoying to change language. But I thought for the maximum German potato experience on my channel, it should work. So we are about to place our second TC, our first TC, but we will go for the third as well, of course, because we are Abbasid. Never forget the sheep making tag for the villager, I guess. And this one, so the town center is actually sheep as well, which is pretty nice. We have just 280 and 245 cost on stone and wood. This is great. I didn't play this for a long time, long time, and I'm really not used to it. So English, Lancaster, on the way, is on the other hand, my English is not the best. I'm trying. On the other hand, is about to get rid of the tower. Our English player is actually not reacting. He could have defended it with the man-at-arm quite more, but yeah, they are also almost dead. Could have not really done anything. It would have been a thing if the upgrade, the stone upgrade, would have gone up faster, I guess. Not good at defending tower actually at this point. But he, I didn't saw that. Oh my god. He spared the villager and didn't repair it. -1 villager all the time is pretty bad to keep up in the middle and late game. So we are losing the tower, which is bad, kinda, because we didn't really protect it here, and we lost 1 villager for the whole time, and a stone upgrade, and the villager is dying also. So this is really bad for the English player. And he has not really that much of a resources, so he gathered way too much stone. Yeah, the start was okay, but I really thought he was doing better, way better. I was a bit hyping him, but actually he's not that good. After about 5,000 games, that's crazy. So way too much stone on this also. I guess he is about to go for second TC, so resource management is not going well for him after the tower attack. So now we have this horseman ready to attack, which I guess Lancaster will try. It's not a good map at all for attacking. So on my side, I collected a bit too much stone as well, but we are on the next TC. Well, it's really taking way more time than it should because of this map. But it's okay. We're starting with a bit farms because we're Abbasid. We can do that. No problem. But of course we will go for the natural resources. We scouted this. Actually, I didn't mention that. I scouted this. My scout was idle here to hold this position and show my English mate this, because he pinged me his king. And we could get 1 more kill, which is great, at a bit more idle time. But we have 4 knights here, and I guess he's idling that? No. Great. He should not lose his king. That's a bad move from Lancaster. He should just raid into my mate here. Both of them actually. Ignore the king and raid fully into his base and try to make much damage as they can, because they already the woodline is so open to get raided. Yeah, and Templar is, I think, on his way. Farms are coming, double TC is coming. He's slowly, very, very slowly on his way back into the game. And we just need to make sure this res was giving us enough opportunity, and it did, because he is not spamming his resource buildings here or wherever into the base, and the production is blockading a lot of space. Taking a lot of space, I guess. Whatever. We, on the other hand, are fully playing economically without any units, because we have no need to, right? We are not getting attacked or anything. They are full focus on the English, which is normally 100% correct idea here. He had also a slow start with the strategy, which is normal, and now delaying him further could get actually them a big lead. But the Lancaster is not quite good at at building his main mechanic here. I don't know really what he's doing. So we have golden H1, which is great. 50% more resources, and we are getting we are about to getting into the next stage with triple CC, which is perfect. So we are 40, let's say 50 people. Let's go per minute. 50 villager compared to, let's say, him 40, and I guess he is on double TC compared to him 33. So we are doing pretty great. Our economy is just getting juicy, and he is starting his first attack. Took him a really long time, and that's a move I don't know actually sure about. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. He needs his I don't know, Landsitze auf Deutsch, aller. He needs his resource buildings actually, but he's not building it. And yeah, take more space with other buildings in his base. I mean, he can place it anywhere, but it's better around the castle, of course. Yeah, so we end the pretty weak Lancaster at the moment, resource and economy wise, are getting into the next stage, which is cool. Our mates also a bit struggling, but farms are there, and he just repairs the walls. I mean, he could really have gone into this position or raided into this position, searched a way in at least, or he tried to hit a new part of this wall, and hope that the English player is not seeing that and breaks through this way, because it's not getting repaired, right? So, and he, let's see how much villager does he have. 43. It's unusual. I mean, no, it's not. Templars have less villagers, so it's totally fine, and we delayed him quite good as well. So in the end, I think we delayed both players okay, and the Lancaster pretty good actually, because he's not building his stuff. But that's maybe a problem. 8 knights on the way, a bit damaged, but he's watching. He's just going for the maybe like idle, or he just wants the tower. Yeah, I mean, these are not really good against arrows. Yeah, take, I guess, 6 damage per arrow, and that's quite a lot for a knight. So we are finally age up. Take some time with Abbasid. Slowly we're making building more farms and keeping up the eco transition. So then now we are going into, are we switching into military, of course, as much as we can, building production. And I was about, okay, let's play some Man at Arm, Gulam in Deutsch, Allah. I don't know what they called in English, actually. Building some Abbasid Man at Arm with the extra hits, pretty nice. And then we are going for crossbows as well. I go for a raid here. I try at least. You walled off, and it was pretty unlucky. I was about to raid this gold, of course. I could have gone for the wood, but he's just producing units into his base, so he's pretty much blocked from that. I can't really raid into. So yeah, one spearman is getting deleted. Second spearman was dying also, but he's safe. He will rebuild the stuff. Of course, he is second age and won't be able to get out of it. Yeah, I mean, the biggest enemy here is Templar for us. Double TC and Templar is pretty nice, pretty strong, great eco as well. But we are Abbasid and we have three TCs. So we are way ahead, I guess. Resources are stacking, trying to get rid of them as best as I can. Building more production, of course. The Musk, I guess it's the right pronunciation, I don't know. White word for it. And we're getting some monks out. And we will go for the relics, of course. Try to secure that for us. He got raided. Few villager died, actually. Not the greatest raid. A lot of idle time. Here, that's where the point where I got back from the raid. Didn't want to lose my camels. Great against the knights with the aura. Yes, making less damage when a camel is around, so pretty nice. And slowly and steady we are getting more and more walling off a bit, of course. More and more production, more and more units. We are on it. No fast Imperial at this point because I know my mate is not in a good position. And we are about to... That's a really hard deep dive there. Few spearmen are there, and English town centers are making great damage, double arrows, and he is just about dying. Yeah, not the best raid, not worth at all. Yeah, I can easily defend it. Even if I try to help here, my infantry would be too slow. So, second monk is on the way also, and first troop, Golem, Archer, and Camels are on the way. Pretty nice. Pretty good units. We didn't forget any attacks. Everything is on the way. Pretty nice. And now the Lancaster is starting to recover a bit as well. Going for the relic. Starting to build his resource buildings. Finally. It doesn't matter where, right? Just that he builds them. So, and he's going for the bows, the archers. And for some knights, reasonable. Doesn't need to upgrade to knights at all. Oh, into the spears, that hurts a lot. Yeah, but the micros him out, that's fine. And the bows, they're not upgraded yet. Not upgraded yet. For us, we are starting to go for some resources. He got away in time. Just in time, and we are starting to produce units. Yeah, one after another, building an army. And in our base are a bit more farms at the moment, and the setup is going well. Everything is pretty nice. Smith is coming. Or Forge? Smith or Forge? I don't know. Smith, I guess, right? No, Smith is the guy. The worker, I guess, right? So we go for the Forge. I think. So the problem is both. I'm the only person here with army. He keeps his spearmen into his base, which is totally fair and totally fine. So I need to manage to fight at this point 2 people, and we are right into the mid game, and that's the moment where we need to shine, right? So we are going to start. Was a bit of micro here. And we're going to fight bows here, I guess. Yeah, he upgraded the bows. Pretty nice, but no active synchro shot at the moment available for him. One monk is dying, sadly. Right, running into the production. But we are easily pushing the Lancaster away. Just look at the map. It's beautiful. We are non-stop producing units and getting more resources than we can use at the moment. Not going for stone yet. Third relic is coming in. This one was taken, I guess. So both of them were also going for some relics. Try to get as many as I can. And now we're getting for some build kills here for a good raid. On the other hand, it's not really much happening. He's going for a little bit of attack. And then from the other hand, Templar should move soon, building some army. Not really helping at the moment, which is great, so we can slay more villager here, or fight his army at this point and clear his army as well. And raid hard. We have here one wonderful man-at-arm, which is slowly killing every gold worker. Every villager here. Massive idle time. 24 units just chilling around, doing nothing. They could shoot at least. Yeah. And now they're dying. So, yeah, here we keep the pressure up into production, into the base, more idle time. And here the gold workers are dying. And now the Templar is coming. Going for my monk, sadly. Didn't saw that. Could have tried Vololo. I don't think would have changed anything. He's now into my reinforcement production. Finds not too much. And I was about, okay, we go for all the villager here with troops. This raid is stopped for the moment. Got his extra archer package. No, I didn't go gone for the dead. I just produced in 50 seconds, which is so freaking fast. More idle time and more idle time. No more resources for him. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Didn't saw that in time. Could have saved a lot of units here, but he's pretty good into my reinforcement production at the moment, and just doing that, nothing more. So I stopped a bit at this point and concentrated on eco a bit. We're adding more farms at the moment, keeping resources up, much more production available. Double forge, I guess I call it. And we are getting the military upgrades as well, of course, which Lancas has none at the moment. Templar is about a bit, just like me, 2 for attack and for defense. So yeah, that's something we can fight when I finally look. Took some time for me, I guess. Not good move. Not my greatest move here. So starting to build reinforcements at my base. Yeah, I called like I want to go back, not to get catched by both of them. I didn't realize that the Lancaster has really like nothing anymore. So I tried to save that, but I could have turned here. It was the greatest army at all. So I guess I will do that. More production coming to get into more units. We are starting to get stone as well. Pretty nice match still. but not the best move here. Just Templar was really nice at killing my reinforcements. Good move, good move. So, by the way, I didn't play for a long time, like 4 months. I had a 4 months break. So I really are struggling to get my APM up high at the moment. But mechanically, I guess I'm still pretty decent at the moment. Chasing here. I guess I will send some spearmen later here at this point. So we have this relic still. Gathering some troops, protected. First fort is coming. Yeah, not really much of a change with our English play. Just got into the White Tower, which is great. He can produce units pretty fast. Needs all the upgrades and resources and stuff. It's pretty crazy. He's still not really into the game. Not able to build that much of troops. But it's at the moment spears and longbows. It's fine. No men-at-arms right now. Which is reasonable, I guess. And here we caught the Templar pretty good. Didn't watch like we did before. Spearman as well. He was going for the Janissar. Maybe, I don't know what they call the big juicy crossbows, Templar crossbows in this match. Was age up, which is pretty good, I guess. A pretty good decision against us because we have a lot of heavy units and they are really strong, but we can he can't really run. These units are pretty low. We go for the raid from the side and we stopped him at the stone. And now that's what I wanted to avoid. The second one is going in for me as well. My English player is not even buzzing about helping. He's like, oh, he's fine. I'm doing that. He's doing that on his own, which I'm actually doing, of course. But yeah, you know. Then we are going for 2 spearmen, 2 knights into space. Searching for a lot of idle time, searching for a few villager kills. You know how it is. Pretty nice raid at this point. Some bows, I guess still not able to... Wasn't able to go for a single shot. Tried to get the last knights from him. It is great. We have still a knight on the archers, which is a problem for him. And still a lot of stuff is dying in the temple base. He is not able to defend it because we have still some crossbow and 2 archers accidentally. Actually, I'm not playing archers this match. Into his production and can farm against him. His last extra or super crossbows are dying actually. I don't know. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I had really a fun time this match. At this point we are going to age up. Ask my mate for a marketeer. I guess he will place it later. So we can get this super cool new camels. They are pretty cheap and pretty fast. My mate in the meantime was just going in on the Lancaster, which is totally fine. He was not helping me in any way, but that's completely fine. It's perfect. I doesn't even need his help. I stopping the Templar from pushing forward, keeping his army in his base. He needs to rebuild. Lost a lot of villager here. Yeah, it's almost half of the farms are empty. And he is on the point where he can finally start producing units, and he's going for the men-at-arm switch right now, which is great. Tower for the attack speed, wonderful. Maybe one more tower here. Wololo, great Wololo here actually. And I'm collecting troops. I saw the Templars pushing. Of course, the idea was to get together on the Lancaster and finish him off completely. And that's just working fine. And now I'm fighting against Templar, which is great. Really, the camels are doing a lot of work here with debuffing the archer and the knights. And he's not even able to play some knights at the moment. I guess he's not really having that much gold. He's having about 600. It's fine. Guess he's not having enough production maybe. Yeah, that's from late mid game, not that much. We have this, I guess. Let's see. 7 stables. Here are 5 shooting ranges. More 5. Let's see, I can show it like this. 9 shooting ranges, 7 stables and 7 barracks. Pretty nice, pretty decent. And we, of course, we are placing forts in the middle. We're collecting, controlling the middle completely at the moment. With units and some forts. More and more, which is great. We have this relic as well, which I forgot to place in, but we collected 4 out of 7 in duo it was, I guess, right? Team games. So which is pretty nice, because I was the only one of us in my team collecting relics. And the only one able to. Of course, now we are hard diving in space. Yeah, he can't defend us in no way. Men-at-arm, English men-at-arm are one of the most resilient types of men-at-arm. Resilient troops. Yeah, and he's stuck in the space. He can't do nothing. And at this point, Lancaster Castle is not really doing that much damage. I'm searching for this villager fighting, then the Templar, of course, as well. A lot of multitasking in this match, and by the time we are also, of course, doing our eco, and now we are age up. We have this new cool camels, which I guess I will send to the market in a second. But unfortunately the game ends. I would have enjoyed playing some more time, but it was a really nice run. He gives up. He can't really go into more troops. He has some resources, not much of gold. Yeah, and that's the point where we break him completely, right? And it was really nice. I had a lot of fun this match. I really thought my English player was better. He actually made a lot of mistakes in his build order. Crazy after I checked, because I was like, ooh, he's cool. It's not the nicest strategy, right? But he has actually played around 5,000 games, which is crazy, and still doing some major mistakes. That's quite interesting. Yeah, I for myself, I don't know. I have played like around 300 single games, solo games. Not that much actually. Yeah, don't find the time to play that much games. So, and that's it. We won the match. My first English video for you, the German potato, is on its way. Thank you for watching. Yes, drück the subscribe button, Allah. And I would appreciate the support. Until next time.